What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asli from Alpha Hair. So for those who have been following me on this channel, I've been very transparent in terms of my hair development and also growth. So we are around almost 11 months since we've had our hair transplant. So we've had our hair transplant at Asli Tarcan in Istanbul. We flew to Turkey somewhere around end of March last year, 2022. For those who are new here, this is a quick overview. I went to Asli Tarcan at Istanbul and I've had 5,500 grafts and I've paid around $2,500, and when you convert that to a pound, that's roughly around 1,800. On this channel, I've shared with you a little bit more clinical as well as tips and strategies that you can use to enhance your hair transplant journey. Came back to UK 2 weeks after my hair transplant, and then thereafter it was all up to me. I've not had any sort of interaction with the clinic or anything, not that I needed, but if ever needed, that is available to you. So after that, I end up looking after my hair in terms of how I comb it, how often do I wash my hair. So all of these, I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to know how you do those kind of stuff if you're at early stage. For those who are past that early stage and your gubbins has fallen off and you're going through shedding season, and that is something that most of the people find a little bit difficult to swallow, especially like myself. I had a video here that was quite daunting and quite sad. I've shared with you a bit of a more emotional side of me, how I have found it a little bit difficult, where I had a lot of dandruff, so I used some sort of a gloves cleaner to clean it off. So I felt like all of my hair transplant falling off basically. So that was something that I've shared with you at a personal level. If you want to watch that video, I'm not a big fan of it, but you can watch that video. It's right here and it's got about roughly 2.5 thousand views. So this is how I look like. I've had a haircut about 3 days ago, and this is a high fade. So you can see that on this side, this is where they've taken a lot of hair at the back and they've implanted it right at the top. And the top, obviously speaking of the top, that's how I look like on the side, and then at the back you can see that there's a great difference, and that great difference is something that bothers me the most, and that's one of the main reasons that I end up having a haircut quite frequent. Most of the people tend to say, oh, I've been over harvested. No, it's not because I've been over harvested. It's actually because the grafts that they've taken, 5,500, it went all to the front. I had no hair. This is how I looked like before. So you can see that obviously I had no hair, my hair was receding. I dropped my hairline a little bit lower, and that's one of the main reasons that most of the hair that's been taken from the back went to the front. And you can see that I'm quite pleased the hair that I've grown up to now. So in my last video, I went a little bit more detail the difference between Finasteride and minoxidil. We know that Finasteride has a higher rate of developing your hair growth back compared to minoxidil, but Finasteride has a stronger impact on some certain aspects in terms of drag effect. So that's something for you to consider. If you're worried about the side effects, then completely avoid Finasteride and go for minoxidil. And obviously it can only get better. I'm looking forward to how it's going to look like when I reach that 1 year mark. So this was a quick overview, and I'm not going to go run about the details and the nitty-gritty because I've done all of that. If you do want to see a dedicated video that's going a little bit more detail, drop in the comment what sort of questions that you want me to cover. Then in my next video, that 1 year mark, I'm going to celebrate of my hair transplant journey from day number 1 up to 12 months. And then I'm going to answer all of your questions in a sort of a answer question time. So if you want to see that, then do let me know in the comment section what type of questions you want me to cover. Till next time, stay legend.